Here with head coach Tony Annese following practice today. And coach, what's it been like being back on the practice field here this week after a big win on Saturday?
Yeah, it's always better to come to the practice field after a W, right? And so felt really good. Just looking back, what a challenge, right? And having such a great group of fans here to support us, and so it was a great deal last Saturday. And obviously, being victorious is the biggest goal you have, to keep on fighting for some of the things you want, from a season. So it feels great, and then we're back at it and very spirited. The defense is kind of ornery because they were kind of mad at the way they played, so they've been locked in, and the offense just keep on hopefully rolling.
On the offensive side, you guys jumped in front of them early with a couple big scores. How important were those two scores early in the ball game?
I thought really important. I thought that Wyatt played great. Carson's become such a crazy weapon, and we don't even know, half the time where people are playing now. We've moved so many people around. Reek and Brady have been super, and so obviously the O-line we knew was going to be good, and I know you had Jarv on, but how about that block in open field? I mean, he's running so fast. We're like, maybe we should put a skill number on him and let him be a running back or something. But pretty incredible to get ahead like that, and then just keep on making plays when we had to make plays to win the game.
This week, taking on the Northern Michigan Wildcats, what have you seen from them? Of course, they got a big win a couple weeks ago, their first win in some time.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job of growing that program. Coach Richardson's a super guy, and they're trying to run the ball, and that's how we were when we started here. We basically were, Jason cries about how many carries he got, but he couldn't throw it, and we couldn't really block, so that was our only hope. So he had to have a lot of carries, so he should stop crying about that. But we couldn't throw it early in our time here, and we wanted to run it and try to control things, and that's how they're doing now. Not to say they can't throw it, but they're definitely a run-based system. And then, defense, they play really hard, always have, so it should be fun.
Of course, it's senior day. Maybe just talk about what this senior class has meant to Bulldog football as you get a chance to honor them.
Yeah, some of them have 3 national championship rings. They've meant so much to us, and I guess most all of them have 3 championship rings, unless they were a transfer coming in. But great group of men. So proud of them, and so proud of the impact they've had in our program, and just leaving extraordinarily unbelievable legacy. Right now we just take it for granted. It's just who we are, and that's how we roll. But later, as you reflect back on what you achieved, I was just talking to Jossie about this, but it's just so unbelievable, and so impactful, and it's just such a great feeling to have young men that just have given their heart and soul to this program and achieved so much. So I'm not going to get too emotional because we have 2 games after that on the road, and then hopefully we get a second season. But there's a great group of young men that are playing their last regular season game here at Top Taggart, so hopefully we have a great crowd to support them.
Coach, thanks for the time, and best of luck this week.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Rob.